October is not like any other month of the year. It is a gateway of energy, a sacred passage where the old is washed away and new streams of prosperity begin to flow.
Hello everyone, I'm Feng Shui Master Yip. With over 40 years of study, practice, and teaching in Buddhist Feng Shui, I've had the privilege of guiding thousands of families toward harmony, abundance, and inner peace.
In ancient Buddhist and Feng Shui traditions, October marks a powerful shift between yin and yang, between stillness and movement, release and rebirth. It's the time when the universe opens its channels, allowing you to cleanse stagnant energy and attract the frequency of prosperity into your home and your life. Today, I'm going to share with you a sacred yet incredibly simple ritual, one that you can perform right inside your bathroom, where water doesn't just clean the body, but also washes away the energetic layers of scarcity, fatigue, and fear that hold you back. This ritual has been passed down from ancient Buddhist monks and seasoned Feng Shui masters, and I've personally witnessed it help many people completely transform their financial energy in just a few weeks. But before we begin, ask yourself, have you ever felt that no matter how hard you try, prosperity seems to slip through your fingers? What if all it took was a small energetic shift this October to open the gates of wealth in your life? If your answer is yes, then stay with me until the end of this video, because I'll walk you step by step through this ancient ritual so you can practice it yourself and experience how quickly your energy and your fortune begin to change. Before we start, type in the comments, "I am ready to receive abundance this October." Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel so more people can learn how to cleanse, realign, and open the doors to prosperity together. The energy of October, the gateway of transformation. Every year, October arrives not just as another mark on the calendar, but as a turning point in the energetic rhythm of the earth. It is a sacred moment of balance, when the pulse of nature begins to shift from yang to yin, from action to reflection, from expansion to renewal. In Feng Shui philosophy, this moment is one of profound power. The earth begins to exhale. The warmth and brightness of yang energy gradually withdraw inward, while yin energy, cool, introspective, and cleansing, begins to rise. Together, they create what the ancient masters called the season of realignment. During this phase, the energetic field of the planet opens a special window, a frequency of purification and rebirth. The air feels different. The light softens. The days grow quieter. The trees begin to let go of their leaves, not as a sign of loss, but as an act of sacred surrender. A reminder that true abundance begins only after release. This same law applies to human life. In October, you are invited to release what weighs down your energy, old worries, attachments, and patterns that no longer serve your higher path. When you let go, your personal qi, your vital current, begins to flow freely once again. In Buddhist teachings, everything that exists, thoughts, emotion, or object, is vibration. Each vibration carries its own frequency, and this frequency determines what you attract or repel. When fear, doubt, or fatigue accumulate, they form energetic blockages, like stones placed in a river, slowing the flow of wealth and opportunity. But in October, the entire universe resonates differently. The collective vibration of the earth, humanity, and the heavens align into a state of openness and receptivity. It is said that this is the time when the universe listens more clearly, when prayers, intentions, and conscious rituals move faster through the unseen realms. Perhaps you've noticed this without realizing it. Every October, life seems to shift in unexpected ways. People move to new homes, change careers, start new chapters, or meet fateful connections. These are not coincidences. They are manifestations of the renewal current sweeping through creation. October, in essence, is like a gentle wind of transformation moving through the soul. And when you learn to align yourself with this wind, not resisting it, but flowing with it, your life begins to reorganize itself in harmony with prosperity, peace, and divine timing. The Feng Shui principle of energy and wealth flow. In the ancient language of Feng Shui, everything that exists is a movement of Qi, the vital breath of heaven and earth. This Qi flows through mountains, rivers, and wind, through every home, every body, and every thought. It is unseen, yet it shapes everything we experience. When the Qi flows harmoniously, life unfolds with ease, wealth grows, relationships flourish, and health remains steady. But when Qi becomes blocked or scattered, misfortune, illness, and stagnation begin to appear. The masters teach, where Qi stops, life stops. Therefore, understanding the flow of Qi is the foundation of every prosperous destiny. In Feng Shui, wealth is not merely money. It is the vibration of continuous nourishment and growth. True wealth is the expression of balanced Qi, the harmonious interaction of heaven, Tian Qi, earth, Di Qi, and human, Ren Qi. When these three streams of energy meet in alignment, opportunities arise effortlessly, doors open, support appears, and the path ahead clears itself. But when one of these streams becomes disturbed, perhaps your earth Qi, your home's energy, is cluttered, or your human Qi, your mindset, is anxious, the flow of abundance weakens, like a river blocked by debris. Feng Shui is, at its heart, the art of guiding energy back into harmony. It observes how the five elements, wood, fire, earth, metal, and water, interact within your surroundings and your spirit. Each element nourishes or controls another. When they are balanced, energy circulates freely. When one dominates or is missing, Qi becomes distorted. This distortion is often what people experience as financial pressure, conflict, or exhaustion. For instance, when water, symbol of wealth, is suppressed or polluted in your environment through clutter, darkness, or emotional heaviness, the wealth Qi, Cai Qi, cannot circulate. The result is a feeling of working hard but getting nowhere. But when you restore balance, clearing stagnant areas, activating water energy through flow, light, and purity, the Qi begins to move again. The home breathes, the heart breathes, and life begins to respond in kind. Because the external always mirrors the internal. This is why certain sacred spaces, like the entrance or the bathroom, hold such importance in Feng Shui. They are portals where energy either enters or exits, and when treated with awareness, they can become gateways of transformation for both your environment and your destiny. Why the bathroom is the key portal of purification and energy release. Among all the spaces in a home, the bathroom is the one most often overlooked, yet in the eyes of Feng Shui, it is one of the most energetically powerful portals. It is the place where water, the element of wealth, flow, and emotional cleansing, moves constantly. And wherever water moves, Qi moves. Every stream of water that enters or leaves your bathroom carries with it a subtle current of energy. energy that can either purify or pollute, nourish or deplete, depending on how you treat the space.
In classical Feng Shui, the bathroom is called the room of release. It is where the body eliminates what is no longer useful, and simultaneously, it is where the spirit can symbolically release stagnant qi, worry, anger, grief, and exhaustion. When you cleanse your body, you are not only washing the skin, you are also allowing your vital energy to reset. The act of bathing, in truth, is a daily ritual of purification, though most people perform it unconsciously. From a Buddhist and metaphysical perspective, each element within the bathroom carries spiritual resonance. Water represents karma cleansing. It dissolves old patterns and emotional residue. Fire, expressed through a candle, represents illumination, the light of wisdom cutting through ignorance. Salt embodies absorption, drawing out negativity and neutralizing lower vibrations. And bay leaves, the sacred herb of victory and wealth, serve as magnetic activators of prosperity. When these elements are used consciously within this space, the bathroom transforms from a place of waste into a chamber of energetic renewal, a small temple where you exchange heaviness for clarity and stagnation for movement. Think of it this way. Every time you flush, you are symbolically releasing the old energies of fear and scarcity. Every time you allow clean water to flow, you are inviting abundance and vitality back into circulation. The bathroom, then, is not a place to ignore. It is the energetic heart of purification, the threshold between release and rebirth. It is where endings quietly transform into new beginnings. And now, I will guide you step by step through a sacred ritual, one that hundreds of people have already practiced to shift their financial energy and open the flow of prosperity back into their lives. Preparation for the ritual. Tools and their symbolic power. Before you begin, understand that a ritual is not about complexity. It is about intention, purity, and energetic alignment. Each object you use serves as a bridge between the visible and the invisible, between your physical actions and your inner vibration. For this sacred practice, you will need 4 simple elements, each representing a powerful force in the Feng Shui universe. 1. 3 bay leaves. In Feng Shui, bay leaves carry the vibration of victory, expansion, and recognition. Their energy is fiery yet balanced, burning away limitation and opening the path of prosperity. They are the leaves of the laurel crown, symbols of success worn by ancient masters and emperors. 2. 1 white candle. White is the color of metal and clarity, representing illumination and renewal. The flame awakens the fire element, activating movement, insight, and the purification of all obscured energies. 3. 1 glass of water with coarse salt. Water belongs to the wealth element, and salt is the crystal of absorption and cleansing. Together, they attract clarity, dissolve negative vibrations, and reset the frequency of your space. These simple tools, when combined with your focused intention, form a complete Feng Shui cycle. Fire to awaken, water to cleanse, earth, salt, to ground, metal, the bowl, to conduct, and wood, the bay leaf, to grow. In this harmony of elements, the ritual becomes alive. Your home becomes a sacred field of resonance, and your energy, ready to receive what the universe has long held for you. Step by step, performing the ritual for prosperity and energy renewal. Now that your tools are ready and your mind is calm,
It is time to begin the ritual, not as a performance, but as a conversation between you, your home, and the universe. Remember, Feng Shui is not superstition. It is the art of resonance, the science of how energy responds to intention. Every gesture, every word, and every breath you take during this ritual carries the power to reshape the flow of Qi within and around you. Step 1. Prepare the space. Begin by entering your bathroom, slowly, consciously. Look around. Notice the sound of water, the stillness of the air. This is not just a room. It is your personal chamber of purification. Before you start, make sure the space is clean, bright, and orderly. Physical clutter mirrors energetic clutter. When you clear one, you free the other. Open the window if possible. Let fresh air circulate. Feel the energy begin to awaken as the old air leaves the room. You are already preparing the ground for renewal. Step 2. Light the white candle. Place the white candle near the sink or on a safe surface. As you light it, whisper softly, "May this flame awaken clarity and illuminate the path of abundance." The flame represents the fire element, the spark of life that activates movement in Feng Shui. Fire transforms stagnation into expansion. It burns through invisible barriers and opens channels for new Qi to flow. Watch the flame for a few moments. Feel its rhythm, synchronize with your heartbeat. The light is not outside you. It is a reflection of your inner brilliance now being rekindled. Step 3. Position the water and salt. Next, take the glass of water mixed with coarse salt and place it beside the candle. Water represents flow and wealth, while salt symbolizes earth and purification. Together, they form a balance between cleansing and grounding, between the fluid and the stable, the moving and the still. Look into the water. Imagine it absorbing every form of heaviness, old energy, financial worry, fear. Salt amplifies this process, crystallizing and locking away what no longer serves you. Say quietly, "With this water and salt, I cleanse all blockages and restore the natural flow of abundance." Step 4. Activate the bay leaves. Take the 3 bay leaves in your hands. Close your eyes and take 3 slow, deep breaths. Each leaf carries a vibration, the energy of triumph, renewal, and prosperity. Hold them firmly and imagine them absorbing your intention. Feel the warmth of your palms transferring energy to the leaves. Visualize your goals as if they have already manifested, bills paid with ease, opportunities arriving effortlessly, your home filled with peace and harmony. Whisper your affirmation clearly and confidently. "I release all limitations and allow the current of wealth to flow freely through my life." Step 5. The symbolic release. When you are ready, move toward the toilet, the symbol of elimination and release. Drop the 3 bay leaves gently into the bowl. As you do, imagine yourself letting go of all the emotional and energetic residue that has held you back. Scarcity, anxiety, guilt, or any belief that says you are unworthy of wealth. Now, press the flush. Watch the swirling water carry the leaves away, taking with them every limitation and every trace of stagnant Qi. In Feng Shui, this act represents the transmutation of energy, the moment when what was once heavy becomes light, when the water element reclaims and recycles the energy of the past. Step 6. The final cleansing. Take the glass of salted water, pour a small portion into the sink and another into the toilet. As the water flows, say softly, "May all that is impure be washed away. I am cleansed, renewed, and ready to receive." Feel the air in the room shift. The vibration becomes lighter, clearer, almost as if the walls themselves are breathing again. You have rebalanced the water Qi, the element of wealth, within your home. Step 7. Closing and gratitude. Extinguish the candle gently. Do not blow it out. Use a small dish or your hand to wave the smoke upward, guiding it toward the ceiling as a sign of gratitude. Whisper your thanks to the elements, to the universe, to the energy that surrounds and supports you. Gratitude in Feng Shui magnifies Qi. It tells the universe, "I am ready to receive and to give in harmony." Stand for a moment in silence. Feel your heartbeat steady, your breath slow. Notice how different the room feels now. Lighter, calmer, sacred. The ritual is complete, yet its effect will continue, rippling through your home, your mind, and your destiny, as energy once again moves freely toward abundance. From this moment, every time you enter your bathroom, remember this. It is not just a functional space. It is a portal of transformation, where you can release the old and call in the new. You have just restored one of the most powerful energy centers in your home. And when the energy of the home flows, the energy of life and wealth follows naturally. The ritual you have just performed is the beginning, not an ending. It has awakened the flow of Qi within your home and within yourself. But to keep this current alive, you must now tend to it like a living flame. In Feng Shui, energy is not something we summon once and forget. It is a rhythm we cultivate daily, through awareness, environment, and emotion. Just as a river remains clear only when its waters continue to move, prosperity remains vibrant when gratitude and intention continue to circulate. Each morning, take a few quiet moments to reconnect with this flow. Close your eyes, breathe deeply, and visualize a gentle golden light spiraling around you, a luminous current that carries wealth, peace, and opportunity. This simple act of visualization strengthens your Ren Qi, your personal energy. When your Ren Qi is stable and radiant, it naturally aligns with Heaven Qi and Earth Qi, completing the trinity that sustains abundance. Keep your home in balance. Clear surfaces, open windows. Let sunlight touch your rooms. Where light enters, Sheng Qi, the life-enhancing energy, enters as well. Add plants that purify the air and uplift vibration. Jade plants, lucky bamboo, or snake plants, all known in Feng Shui as guardians of prosperity and longevity. Remember, the state of your space is a mirror of your inner state. When your environment breathes, your destiny breathes too. Finally, practice gratitude. It is the highest vibration in Feng Shui, the magnet that amplifies every blessing. Each morning, give thanks for what you already have and for what is still on its way. Gratitude keeps your Qi open and generous, telling the universe that you are ready to both receive and share. As you move through this sacred month of October, let every act of care, every moment of peace, become part of your ongoing ritual. A dance of energy between you and the universe, flowing endlessly in harmony and prosperity. The keys to manifestation. You have now awakened the current of prosperity. The elements have responded. The energy has shifted. and the doorway of abundance stands open before you. But remember this, my dear friends, energy responds not only to intention, but also to action. In the teachings of Feng Shui, Qi follows movement. When you move, act, and create, the universe moves with you. Rituals ignite potential, but it is your consistent action that transforms that potential into tangible reality. Think of the ritual you performed as planting a seed in fertile soil. You have prepared the ground, watered it with intention, and blessed it with faith. Yet, if the seed is to grow, it needs sunlight. And that sunlight is your daily effort, your courage to take the next step, even when results are not yet visible. Opportunities may now appear in subtle ways. A new idea, a conversation, a sudden invitation. These are not coincidences. They are the universe's response to your new frequency. When you recognize them and take action, you align yourself with the living flow of abundance. But action alone is not enough. It must be grounded in faith. Faith that unseen forces are supporting you. Faith that every challenge is a sign of transformation. When doubt whispers, remember, water does not question the rocks in its path. It simply finds another way to flow. That is the essence of abundance. Gentle, persistent, unstoppable. Faith keeps your heart open when logic cannot yet see the outcome. It bridges the gap between effort and manifestation. So, as you move through the days ahead, act with clarity, work with intention, and trust the process. The universe is already in motion, arranging the people, places, and opportunities that will carry you forward. When your action and faith walk hand in hand, wealth no longer needs to be pursued. It flows to you naturally, effortlessly, as a reflection of the harmony you have restored within. Spiritual wisdom, gratitude, patience, and trust in the process. True transformation does not happen in haste. The universe moves with precision, aligning countless unseen threads to bring you what you are ready to receive. Gratitude, patience, and trust. These are the three jewels that sustain your energy once the ritual has begun its silent work. Gratitude is the vibration of completion. When you give thanks, not only for what you have, but also for what is still on its way, you send a message to the universe. I am already abundant. And in that very moment, your frequency rises to match the reality you wish to create. Gratitude transforms desire into arrival, and longing into fulfillment. Patience is the rhythm of the Tao, the understanding that everything unfolds in divine order. The bamboo does not sprout the day it is planted. It grows roots for years beneath the soil, unseen but preparing for sudden, magnificent growth. So too must you trust the invisible stages of your prosperity. Energy first rearranges itself in the subtle realms before it appears in the material world. Do not mistake stillness for absence. Often, it is in the quiet that destiny is being rewritten. And above all, trust. Trust that the current you have awakened is still moving, even when your eyes cannot yet see its ripples. The universe is not your adversary. It is your mirror. When you trust, the mirror reflects peace. When you doubt, it reflects delay. Choose to believe that every challenge is a refinement, every waiting period a preparation for greater blessings. Hold gratitude in your heart, patience in your breath, and trust in your steps. For when these three harmonize, you no longer chase abundance, you become the vibration of abundance itself. As this sacred journey draws to a close, take a deep breath and feel the quiet power within you. October is not merely a measure of time. It is an invitation, a sacred window through which the universe whispers, "Begin again." The winds of change are moving, the current of abundance is flowing, and the doorway to prosperity now stands open before you. All that is asked of you is simple. Step through it, with faith, gratitude, and action. When you walk with these three, the invisible becomes visible. The impossible becomes inevitable. Remember, transformation does not demand perfection. It only asks for presence. Even one conscious breath, one act of kindness, one moment of gratitude can shift the energy of your entire day, and from there, your entire destiny. So now, let your heart speak. Affirm your readiness and declare your intention. I open the doors to prosperity in my life, or Tôi sẵn sàng đón nhận thành công vào cuộc sống của mình. Let these words vibrate through your being, anchoring the energy you have awakened tonight. If this teaching has touched your heart, like, share, and subscribe, so together we can spread the light of wisdom and harmony to more homes around the world. Remember this truth. Prosperity does not come from magic. It flows from energy, faith, and action. Let this October be the beginning of your new path, a life of balance, clarity, and abundant grace. You are ready. The universe is listening. This is your moment to awaken and to rise.